Okay, I am recording this in the NICU. My boys are sleeping right here, and I am just feeling really, really emotional. And I figure I record. I don't know why, but I'm sitting here just like crying over how blessed, oh, stop it, how blessed Adam and I have been over this last year when it comes to like conceiving and having. Oh, I am an emotional wreck. Like conceiving and having our boys, and just how God has been showing up in our lives, and how just happy we are. Oh, and how lucky we are to be their parents. Because that's not something that I ever thought that I would be able to be. Just with the way everything had been going and trying to conceive it and not being successful. But as I was sitting here, I remembered something from when I was a child. And I remember it so vividly. I was at church, and you know how at church they always have that like moment for testimonies, and people would always get up and they would share about like the hardships they had endured and how God has showed up. They talk about like being like abused by family, or like being a prostitute, or overcoming drug addictions or alcohol addictions. And I remember as a young child, like either elementary or middle school, and I remember it so vividly. I was sitting, it was at Greater New Bethel Missionary Baptist Church, and I was in the middle pew on the right hand side next to the window, and I remember thinking like, bruh, like I am never gonna have a testimony. I was like, these people go through it. Like, that's not, like, I remember thinking as a child, like, I don't feel like I would ever have a testimony. One, because I didn't really understand what like a testimony was. Like, I thought it had to be like super, super deep. Because these people was coming up there like telling their whole life stories, and it was some stuff that they had gone through. And so I remember just thinking as a child, like, what could God take away from me, or what challenge could he put in my path that would make me, maybe question him, or feel like it was something I had to like overcome that would be like a huge, huge hardship. And something that I've always wanted, like ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a mother. And I remember in that pew on the right hand side, middle aisle, in the middle, on the right hand side, next to the window at Great New Bethel Missionary Baptist Church, I remember saying, I bet you I can't get pregnant. I said, I bet you I can't get pregnant. I kid you not. And I told Adam the story like later in life. And I remember thinking like, I bet you I cannot get pregnant. I was like, I feel like that's the only thing that could like happen that would make me like doubt or question. And so, yeah, I just thought it was, so yeah, my mind was weird. My mind still is weird. I think about these things. And so once we got married, and then a couple months later, found out I had PCOS, so we might not get pregnant. I remembered that moment. I remembered that moment in church. I was like, I knew it. And Adam looks at Adam, like, one, we're heartbroken, okay? It's not like no, we were heartbroken. We were devastated. We were like, what? No, found a different doctor. If you've seen the video about like our infertility story on our YouTube channel, then you know the whole thing. But so I laughed, and I was like, I knew it. But I feel like in knowing it, it kind of prepared me to handle this journey in like a very different way. But like, and I don't know. I just been thinking about like how good he's been, even in the 3 years, even in the 4 years when we couldn't conceive. Like, God was still good. God still was showing up. God was still very much present, and I wasn't doubting him. Like, I never had the moments. Adam definitely did, and so I think that was the challenge in like being a support to Adam and like trying to get him to understand that like God's gonna do it, okay? God is going to do it. This is our testimony in the making. This is it. It's gonna happen because this is my moment. This is my testimony. This is it right here. Like, I knew it since I was a child in church, sitting in that pew against the window. And so I just been sitting here just thinking about like, I finally have my testimony. And I'm so happy. And I'm so happy. And I can't stop crying because I'm so happy. I'm a hot mess. But I'm a happy hot mess with two beautiful boys who, even born early, are perfectly healthy. Like, oh, I'm just so happy. Man, I can't wait to tell them the story one day. I'm going to try to give them the best life possible. Man, the bachelor's about to be lit, okay? Family vacations, let's go. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, that's it. That's all. I was just like sitting here in my feelings and figured like I would record. And yeah.